favorite routine for classroom management? How do you set up your classes?
So I teach 7th and 10th graders. So two definitely different levels of education, different levels of academics. However, circulating the classroom is probably my best classroom management idea. So our students get iPads in class. They all get assigned one at the beginning of the year that our school provides, and they have to turn them in at the end of the year. But they have these to do academics. A lot of things are blocked as well, but then again, students still can go around these blocks and get onto games, get onto things that they shouldn't be doing, texting parents because they are iPads. So if they have an iPhone, they can get onto their messaging app. So when I circulate the classroom, it not only keeps students on task, but it also keeps students from sometimes maybe having their side conversations or maybe drawing on my desks when they're not supposed to. Things like that. And with 7th and 10th grade, it typically works. Some days you have 10th graders who may be hiding their phones behind their iPads as well. But with dailies, we have a policy. It's a no phone policy. And typically that's our biggest classroom management issue that we have. They have one morning where, okay, I'm giving you a choice. You can either put it in your book bag or I'm taking it and it'll be mine until the end of the day. The second and third time we see it, it's typically, okay, so-and-so, you need to take your phone down to the office. It is what it is for the day. You'll get it at the end of the day, or maybe mom and dad will have to pick it up if it's, 3 or 4 occurrence. So I think circulating the classroom is definitely the biggest thing for me. I'm not a yeller. I don't think yelling and negative reinforcement like that is going to help. It typically just makes them 7th graders just cry. So that's not really my go-to. It's always maybe just walking next to the student and saying, hey, Avery, please, stop. Don't use that application right now. Let's refocus, whatever. Or maybe even just tapping them on the shoulder and kind of like repointing them to where they should be. And most of the time, just even circulating the class and even just sometimes standing behind them and actually still teaching the lesson without even having to say, hey, so-and-so, let's come back. Just standing behind them sometimes scares them and they're like, oh crap, maybe I should be listening to Miss Moffat. So classroom management for sure is my number one thing. And then again, just not yelling and maybe kind of going, oh, here's my example student. Let's look at Avery. Let's see how great she's doing. Everybody should be like her. Let's follow the example of Avery. Things like that. So yeah, circulating the class, having your example students, which always makes them feel better too, and not yelling are probably my biggest go-tos for classroom management.
Very good, very good. And I also like the strategies of praising students who are doing a good job. So that's very good. Students know already, okay, just doing this, I need to do that as well. So they already know what they should be doing instead of what they should not be doing. Right. So that's pretty good of you too, and not yelling. That's very important because if you yell, you're teaching them to yell because they would think it's okay to yell in the classroom because we are doing so. But very good technique for classroom management.